G'day guys and girls, and welcome back to our little channel. Goodies, beer reviews. Geez, we've been around for a while, haven't we now? The years are just flying by. The months, the beers, the videos. Isn't it funny? Time. I said to a young person a couple of days ago, who was like literally 17, 18, and even they said, you know what, time's just flying. I think technology's done it, to be honest. Anyways, today look what I've got. Red Horse beer in a bouteille. We haven't had a bouteille for a while. Red Horse clearly up the top. Look, it looks very... I don't know where I got this from. It appeared in the fridge. I looked and I thought, oh yeah, another lager or something. Then I went 8% ABV, 2.1 standard drinks. That's a gutsy beer. It says here also it's packaged under the supervision of San Miguel Brewing, Philippines. And then you got on the back, it's done by Pinnacle Drinks, blah, blah, blah. Is it imported and distributed by, Good Drinks, not Pinnacle, Good Drinks. They're in WA, and it's product of Hong Kong. There you go. A Hong Kong Filipino Red Horse. I brought this because I know there's going to be trouble. Probably. Yeah, definitely a pop top, we call them here in Australia, don't we? Oh. Not much action on the pop. No hiss, no fizz. Put the weapon away. The Sahi one. Pretty cool, eh? 8%. What are you? Apart from being a red horse. Experience that distinctive full-flavoured taste of a world-class premium beer. Full stop. That's all it's got. Well, that reminds me of getting a VB in Australia and going, our finest beer. Oh, God, we're sorry. Foster's. DA. Remember DA? Dinner ale? Dad had had one with dinner. I didn't have a dad, so he didn't have one. I fantasized it. It didn't have a dad, so... Mate, that's a very clear beer. Some of these foreign beers that are brewed and recipes, etc. Very, very well filtered beer. My mouth is watering. Head disappears quick. 8%. 2.1. You'd look at that and go, no way. Should have shot a tequila in it or something. Let's have a sniff of this minerally red horsey looking beer. Smells like a lager. You know what though? I do get the malts in it. I get the malt smell. Oh, I do. Like a cookie or a bready smell. Anyway, cheers everyone. Geez, you wouldn't have a couple of these and do anything here in Australia fun, would you? Can't do anything in Australia fun anymore. Starts like a normal simple lager or pills, and then you get a caramel bite at the end. A caramel, like a maple syrupy caramel, not sweet, a bit bitter. Geez, they must filter that a couple of times, eh? Look at that, ladies and gents. Look at that. That's just, it probably doesn't look as good because I'm using my shitty camera, but that's a very clear beer. So, Friday is today. You know what I did today? I didn't do much. I had a day just to myself. I caught up on a few things. Oh, but I'll tell you what happened fucking Wednesday. Once again, you know, my teenager, I call him the teenager here on the channel, but he's grown up. Well, when I say grown up, he's over 18 and he's under 21. So they're still fucking a bit, you know. Some of them are. They're just used to, they've got to learn, you know, and it's a difficult time though too, man. Do you remember when you were 18, like shit wasn't easy? 18, 19, 20, I didn't know what the fuck was going on, really. You know, a lot of these kids don't, and you just need to guide them, and I think you just need to still be there if you can, or if they love you and they hang around you and you have a good relationship. be there and just guide them. I'm not giving a therapy session. This is not a therapy channel. But it's just, I think you just got to guide, just chill, guide. Don't get angry. Like, we all want to sometimes, but I don't know. Some things I look back and I think, what was I angry about? And now I'm going, this doesn't make any difference. Why get angry? Why? It doesn't make any difference. It's just a release of something that, that you have, and sometimes it's just, I'd rather have, I don't know, I'm pretty chill. Anyways, he was doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu on Wednesday and get a phone call from the back of a fucking ambulance, didn't I? Again. And he was pumped up on fentanyl, propranolol, the anaesthetic they put you to sleep. They couldn't get his knee back in. So that's not like a bullshit injury or a poor me. His knee was dislocated. Again, it's great for dislocating knees, fucking Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and elbows. This beer is a very, very manly, strong. Sorry if I said manly, but it's just a very gutsy, easy drinking beer. This thing's dangerous. If you plonked a few of them in front of someone and said that's a new and you smashed a few of them into you, mate, you'd be like on Bundy. You'd be swinging, wouldn't you? What happened? He's fed me the Red Horse. 2.2 or 2.1 stand drinks. I had 10. And I'm just fucking... I'm planking. I'm dank. Anyways, yeah, dislocated. Fuck. Oh, mate. So I had to drive down to one of the local hospital here. Couldn't do anything with it because they couldn't sedate him because they didn't have the appropriate staff to even watch someone go fucking fully under. This is what got me. You don't have the staff because someone needs to be sedated, which you need a certain amount of people nearby. You have to have a minimum, a doctor notified or doing it, a registered nurse, and probably another one or two in case airways collapse, things like that. I don't know a lot, I know a little, but I know you got to have a team when someone's heavily sedated. Whatever they call it, response team, trauma team, fucking, you know what I mean. I'm not silly, but I'm not the smartest fucking tool in the shed. But yeah, but it was good. The Ambos took him there and he was off his fucking chops on drugs. And the funny thing is, he don't drink, he don't smoke, he don't vape, he doesn't do any, won't even take fucking Panadol, won't even take Panadol. Like, it's sort of not stubborn, just like, I'll be right, I don't like putting things in my body. And I respect that. Like, it's pretty fucking cool. Apart from Dad chugging down fucking 10 bolts of Easy Hazies a night. The old Resch's glass, look at that. Australian remembers 1945 to 1995. I got this in a 3-pack. Was it a Resch's or new? No, not new. I mean, Tui's. Anyways, mate. The wars have been involved in and stuff. It's terrible. Anyway, so he dislocated the knee, went down there, picked him up. I said on the way home, I said, you hungry? And he was like, I can't really eat. I feel sick, And I said, mate, these things happen. And, he came in the next day and not sounding like a big softy, but, gave me a big hug and he said, thanks for looking after me and thanks for caring about me. It's like, because I fucking have. I have. And I've been a good dad. And I keep having to sometimes say it. It's like I'm justifying it because I didn't have one and all this shit, blah, blah, blah. I know. And I open up sometimes on the channel with some things I can. I met him about 3 times and I was young. And I wish I just sort of had a more stable upbringing where I could have gotten to know him. Or maybe he didn't want to know me. And it's funny, you bring a kid into the world and you don't want anything to do with them, or you're a product of something or a product of this, product of that. And sometimes, you get confused and you get hurt. But I don't know, I just never went all fucking weird. And I don't mean weird like poor me or like it took a lot for me to get on my 2 feet throughout my teenage years. It was shit. I bounced around relationships. I went quiet. And I think my biggest thing today is, and this is a therapy session, when I get overwhelmed, believe me, come on guys and girls, if you haven't said, I haven't been overwhelmed in my life, then you haven't been through anything. Or you've been stressed, or fucking, you put your hand up, and we've all got different things and different labels, but at the end of the day, we're humans, and we just sometimes have shit weeks, shit fortnights. You just can't get a goddamn break. Let me tell you this, and I've said it before, write it out. Just fucking write it out. There's a thing called the crisis period. Say this is a week, and you get to this point where you just, that's your detonator, where you go, fucking, I've had enough. That little period, work through it. Work through your crisis period, and how you do it. Now, I'm not a doctor. If it means having a beer, if it means just something to keep you alive, or having a smoke, or having your tablets, or maybe just use it as long as you're not heavily doing it. I'm trying to be sensible here. Just use the tools you have to get through that crisis period. You will come out the other side and feel like shit, or you'll feel a bit, but you know what? Shit's worth than not wanting to be here. And I hope that makes sense. Because God forbid, like I'm at the stage in my life where I want to have like people I know around me, and I want to like fucking, well, within reason. I don't like a lot of people, but I don't know. Look, the teenager's fine. His knee was bent backwards, put back in, he's back home. Nice little trip to Grafton. They won't look good down there though, Grafton. So shout out to Grafton here. The nurses and the doc down there, they were good. In straight away. It was, I don't want to say the Q word, but it was one of those nights. Anyway, off topic, Red Horse. I don't know what to think of this. It turns me into a therapist. I am officially now Goodies Craft Beer Therapy sessions. I don't know. Look, some of you like hearing my voice. Some of you don't really care. Some of you would hang up after a minute, and I don't really care. I'm doing this for me, and I'm doing it for us, and it leaves my little imprint. So maybe the teenager one day will be 40, 50, 60, and look back and go, fucking hell, he was right. Love each other, take care of each other, be kind to each other. Yeah, if you see this, pick it up. I don't know where I got it from, but you'd pick this up like thinking it's a 6-pack of 4%. Giddy up. Catch you the next one.